Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue talking about Asphalt Legends Unite, and today we're gonna have a look at the entirety of the patch notes. And oh boy, prepare, because these are some really long notes, but it's kinda good because we get to learn a lot about what's happening to the game. But before I jump into it, you know what to do. If you like my content, hit the like button on this video, as well as subscribing to the channel, because remember, anytime that there's news about the game, I'm gonna be making a video on it. But alright, oh, also, real quick disclaimer, if my voice is not at 100%, sorry about that. I may or may not be coming back from a social event, and my voice is a little busted, but I had to make this video because I won't have time to do it in another day, so here we go. I have a bunch of water, so let's get into it. Alright, so, it reads, well, first of all, the information was released on July 11th, which is technically 2 days ago, but hey, here we go. And it reads, Asphalt Legends Unite is launching on Wednesday, July 17. We're finally unveiling to the world everything we've been working on for the past years, and the team couldn't be more excited. Here's all the new features, all the new game modes, all the new cars, and all the new seasons headed your way for the release of Asphalt Legends Unite. So first point is going to be the cross-platform. Crossplay and cross-save will be activated at last. Take on the world and you will be able to play against any friend or foe that crosses your path. With crossplay, all our racers will manage to race against anyone, no matter their platform, making for a faster, more competitive multiplayer experience. You'll also be able to switch devices yourself, as cross-save will be active across select platforms, allowing you to quickly jump from one platform to another seamlessly. And this to me is such a big deal because I really need to be able to play on Windows so that, you know, I can play at good frame rate and crazy graphics and all of that, so this is kind of neat. And I also like having the game in Android for whenever I'm on the go. But anyway, new friends list and private lobbies. Keeping track and playing with your friends has never been easier. Add your regular co-pilots to your friends list and invite them to a private race with our new private lobbies. That's absolutely fantastic. You'll be able to invite up to 7 friends. Choose your track, race any car you own to prove once and for all who the best racer is. No fuel or tickets required. Man, this is such a big deal. I love the fact that they added this, because this means that we're finally gonna be able to, well, when I say win, not I personally, but like start making tournaments, what's the word for that? Player focused tournaments? No, player organized tournaments. That's what I was trying to say. Or simply, just to chill and be like, hey, who wants to jump with me? Let's try this. And yeah, this is so cool, man. This is so cool. Obviously, there's not going to be any rewards or anything, but that's perfectly fine. Sometimes you just want to play for the love of playing. New track, Singapore. We have an all-new track for you to explore, inspired by the beautiful city of Singapore. You'll be able to drive through this vibrant nightlife as you race amongst city lights, swerve through an amusement park, and speed down water slide to reach the finish line. So, real quick, I already made a video talking about all of this, and one with my friend Picture, who is from Singapore, and giving me his thoughts on that. Link is appearing in the top right about now if you want to watch a Singaporean's thoughts on the new track Singapore. But anyway, new co-op mode, Team Pursuit. In Asphalt Legends Unite, we're giving you the first ever opportunity to team up with other races to achieve victory. Get thrown into this epic chase by taking part as either the Syndicate team or the Security team. The Syndicate drivers will be faced with using their guile and teamwork to escape the chasing Security forces. You'll have to put your skills on display to avoid getting taken down and survive. On the other hand, the Security drivers will be going all in to take down the escaping Syndicate drivers. They'll have to coordinate their movements to set the perfect trap to not allow the Syndicate drivers to escape before the time runs out. Get ready for some exciting chases and unhinged mayhem. Now, this whole thing sounds great. A team of police, a security team, and a team of Syndicate drivers, meaning whoever. And this sounds really fun, but I wonder if there's gonna be rewards for doing that. Is it just like another, like private lobbies where, hey, just play with your friends and all of that? I don't know. I'm not for or against either one. It's fine either way. So I imagine they should introduce some sort of rewards to get people into playing this mode, but still, I think enough people will be interested by just the concept alone of being like, oh, I want to be the cop and I want to take people down, that type of thing. But anyway, here we go with improved game engine. Thanks to a game of team effort, we've spent some time under the hood to give our game a big upgrade. With the inclusion of dynamic light effects and improved light reflections, Asphalt Legends Unite delivers a new layer of realism. The new Singapore track will be a wonderful place to showcase all the improvements, as the dazzling night lights reflect against the hood of your car or your new car's headlights shine ahead of you. Asphalt has never looked better. We've talked about this before. It's a new dynamic lighting and shadow system, looks pretty dope. It's not gonna have any effect in the gameplay itself, but it's gonna make the game look pretty and be harder to handle for a bunch of devices, just saying. Alright, next up, the beginning of a new multiplayer. Oh boy, this is so interesting. With the launch of Unite, we'll also be expanding our multiplayer system with the main objective of providing a better experience and welcome the new cross-platform era. We'll be introducing 2 new permanent events, World League and Season Series, offering both a revamped competitive mode and a new, more casual experience. We plan to continue improving multiplayer on future updates, all while paying close attention to community feedback to keep improving the MP experience. Right now there's not much information, at least right here, about this whole thing, but later on there's some more information that's super interesting. All that I can say from what I just read over here is that yes, there's changes to multiplayer and how the main mode, season, series, whatever you want to look at it or call it as. Yeah, new stuff, but not much information here, so let's just move on. The new garage level cap. We're also increasing the game's garage level to a cap to 60. Progress through collector stages 1 and 2 to unlock extra daily card packs for you to claim each day. Check out more information here. When it says here, I think, oh yeah, this is a link. Is this a link? Yeah, this is a link. Man, this should be highlighted a bit more. But yeah, there's more information on that. I'm gonna show you that. I don't know if in this video or in a different one, depends on how long this one is, but yeah, there's information of all of the cars that are available now in the garage levels. And man, I'm gonna say, I was right. A lot of cars that have in car hunts are now in the garage levels, and that is a really cool thing, but it remains to be seen how difficult is it gonna be to get to a higher garage level. But anyway, moving on. New launch gift. Log in any day during our first seasons to receive the Nissan 370Z Neon Edition unlocked, so they give you 30 blueprints for that, and that's it. So you get it at 1 star, and that's it. 10 Alu launch 1 card packs, 10 Alu launch card 2 packs, and well, I don't know what are these going to have, but imagine just general blueprints for just about whatever regular cars. I don't know. 750 tokens, not 750,000 like I said last time. My bad. 750 tokens, that's it. Then again, this is still a pretty decent amount of tokens, so for a gift, hey, I'll take it. 50,000 credits, which is kind of useless, but hey, it's fine. Log in each day to continue to receive exclusive launch rewards. And with all these improvements coming to the core of Asphalt Legends Unite, let's have a look at what the next couple seasons will bring. And then over here, they made a bit of a mistake. They needed to add a line break so that this part it's lower here in bold, big letters, and then Chiron Per Sport. But anyway, here we go. The first look that we have, well, not first, but the full look at the Chiron Per Sport. Class S car, 6 stars as expected, base rank. I don't think this is super important. What matters is how it looks at gold. With a rank of 4821, is not amongst the highest, obviously, but it's pretty high up there. Top speed is a little bit on the slow side, but then again, it kind of makes sense because it's a car with aero, meaning with a big wing. So it makes sense that it's the type of slightly slower cars with an acceleration of 87. However, that's pretty damn strong. Handling of 73 and nitro of 65. I imagine this is going to be similar in a certain way to the Devo, which is also kind of like a Bugatti that is sort of track focused. So yeah, I can imagine like a Devo, but better. So yeah, it remains to be seen. Now, next, oh man, this excites me and disappoints me a little bit, but let's talk about it. We got the Lamborghini Authentica. Now, in case you don't know, just real quick, the Lamborghini Authentica is the twin car, I call it the twin car, to the Lamborghini Invincible, which is already in the game. Now, they both are basically the same car, but this is the Roadster version, and it does have some other differences other than not having a roof. The wing, it's not there, it has some fins and all of that stuff, but they're very similar looking cars. So yeah, they're kind of twins, and they're one-offs IRL, so it's kind of neat that we have both over here in the game. Now, why am I conflicted about it? Because this is a Class S car, but it apparently is a 5-star Class S car with a maximum rank of 3894, making it amongst the worst Class S cars in the game. I would say this is somewhat comparable to the Lamborghini Centenario. And when was the last time you used the Lamborghini Centenario in multiplayer? That's right, never, because it's useless. But I still want the car. I don't care if it's a bad Class S car, it's a Lambo, so I'm gonna go for it, you bet. Beautiful car. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Roadsters, but still it's a Lambo and it still looks pretty dope, and it's a super special car because it's, in theory, the very last Lamborghini car made with the Aventador, what you call it, platform. you know, the special editions of Aventador. This with the Invincible are the last one. So anyway, I'm gonna go for it. Having a quick look at the stats again, not particularly fast. In fact, slow, very slow for Class S. Acceleration, not good. Handling, not good at all. Nitro, okay, good. But that's it. This is not a car that is gonna be competitive, but again, I just want it. It's a Lambo. Next up, we got the Porsche Mission R. I've already talked about this, but real quick, it's a classic car, 4 stars, and having a look at the maximum stats, top speed of 312, it's on the slower side of Class C, but not the worst. I think the worst Class C is about 300. But yeah, 312, kind of slow. Acceleration really good at almost 88. Handling good at 63, and Nitro, okay, at 62. Okay, slightly good, I would say. Beautiful looking car. It's a Porsche with a big wing. I like it. So this apparently is going to be the introduction car for, or the first car that you get in the Draft Syndicate for the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, which is coincidentally the car that we get to see next. 6-star Class S car. Maximum rank of 5223. Is that the highest in the game now? I'm not 100% sure, but just having a look at the stats, you see the type of car this is. Top speed of 541, it's ridiculous. Acceleration of 83, it's good. Handling of 61, it's surprisingly good for a Class S of this caliber, I think. And Nitro on the weak side, as a lot of these cars tend to be the super high rank cars. So this is going to be a car that is meant to compete with the Devel 16. Slightly different in the stats, but honestly, I just don't have enough experience with the Devel 16 to be able to say, oh, the Devel 16 feels like this and blah, 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 and be able to compare with this. No idea, but there it is. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Next, we have the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary. It's a Class V car, 4 stars, and at a rank of 30,000. Again, not a great Class B car. In fact, a little bit on the baddish side, but having a look at the stats, top speed of 335, it's okay for a low Class B. Acceleration of 75, it's on the weak side. Not straight up terrible, but definitely not good at all. Handling of 46 seems low. It's low. And Nitro of 73, almost 74, it's pretty good. Now, the real question is this going to be one of those cars that drift terrible? Because again, the handling doesn't necessarily tell you how good it drifts. So if it drifts good, this could be a car that, hey, could put up a fight. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of the Asterion in the stats. So maybe it's a little bit comparable to that. But yeah, I don't know. It's unknown based on the drift. The drift is what's going to make the difference if this is just a oof car or a pretty okay-ish car. Still, 4-star Class B. Nah, that should tell you something. Next up, we got the 4GT Frankie Edition. And again, just having a look at the stats at gold, we have it. It's a 5-star Class A car, which is good because I don't like 6-star cars because they only have 3 fuel, whatever, it's fine. Maximum rank of 3974. We already had seen this in the previous video that I made talking about this, but it's fine. Yeah, it seems like a mid Class A. Top speed is a little bit on the fast side for Class A. Acceleration, it's okay. It's just okay. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Just okay. Generally, I say okay period, it's at 80. Under 80 is barely okay. Anyway, handling 58, 82. Again, seems a little bit not bad. I would say medium with a 1% of good. You know what I mean? Again, remains to be seen how it drifts because that's gonna make a huge difference. And for the Nitro, it's pretty good at 74. Now, well, pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Given the rank and given the rest of the stats, I don't imagine it's going to be a super agile car. Because for this rank, with this speed, I don't think it's going to be in a 5-star car. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be a really agile car. So, hey, we'll figure it out. Then we have the Ferrari SF90 XXX. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me try that again. Ferrari SF90 XX Stradale. It's a Class A car of 6 stars at a rank of 4286, pretty high up there, not the highest, but still pretty high. And for the top speed is very average at 361, very average for a Class A. In fact, for a 6-star Class A car, this seems a little low, to be completely honest. But the acceleration of 85, almost 86, good, very good. Handling, very good at almost 80. And Nitro is just a little bit good-ish at 62. I don't know what you could compare this car with. Maybe in a way it reminds me a little bit of the SC18 for Lamborghini. Also very speed for a 6-star car, nothing amazing, but it kind of compensates with other stats. Now, this one compensates with the acceleration, the SC18 compensates with the nitro, but I think that is sort of a comparable, or a car that is somewhat comparable. And that does it for the new cars of this update. Let's move on quickly to the information for all of the events and whatnot. We have the first season, which is going to be Legends Unite. This is the one that is going to greet us when the game releases. And we have for special events, the Unite special event. It's finally here. Get your first taste of the new Singapore track with the Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. Again, because it's meant to be now the poster car for the game. So yeah, kind of neat that we're going to have a drive on that beautiful car in this new beautiful track. So neat. I don't imagine you're gonna get a lot of rewards from that, but hey. Drab Syndicate 9. Oh, Jesus, it hurts me a little bit. Drab Syndicate returns, featuring the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. Catch the next chapter in our exciting story. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute being obviously the main car means that, I'm sorry to disappoint people that really want this car, unless you're willing to pay a ton of money or you have one of the most insane garages in the game, probably you're not gonna get it, just FYI. But talking about the garage that you need, the support cars are going to be the Porsche Mission Art. We already saw it. It's the starting car, the Porsche with the big wing. Neat. We're going to get it. Then we got the Ferrari Enzo Ferrari, which means that you will also have an opportunity to unlock this considerably rare car. So you'll be able to unlock it, and that's kind of neat. But, I mean, maybe someday I'll make a video on Drab Syndicate. In fact, let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a video on Drab Syndicate and what I think about it and how it stops you in some ways. It allows you to do other things. I don't know. I think it's interesting. But anyway, yeah, you will be able to unlock this car if you play your cards right. So there you go. Then we also have the Lamborghini Essenza SV12. Neat, because I have that car. Beautiful car. It's a car that a lot of people love to compare with the Huracan. It's not comparable at all. They're different cars, but still it's a beautiful car and it drives okay, just okay. Ferrari SF90XX Stradale, another car that you could acquire through the Drab Syndicate, but this is already being a Class A car of 6 stars. You know that this is going to be difficult to get. And then finally, the Bugatti Bolide. Yep. Just that, a Bugatti Bolide, a support to get the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. This is crazy. But anyway, that's why I said that you're going to need a crazy garage. Who has the Bugatti Bolide? I mean, I know some people do, and they're going to have a good time with this Drab Syndicate. But those people are the people that have been spending in the game quite a bit. So, you see what I'm saying? Drab Syndicate has never been friendly to free-to-play players, so there is that. Next up, we got the Starway event, Genti Akeloni. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I love to pronounce it, just to make fun of so many letters. The rumors were true. A brand new event for the Genti Akelone is headed your star way. And the support cars for it is going to be the Avenza SAR, Ferrari F12 TDF, Porsche 918 Spider, Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider, and Lamborghini Egoista. Now, first off, the Genti Akelone used to be the king of Class A, one of the kings of Class A for some period of time. The drift is what hurts it, the handling a little bit, but in general, it's a pretty good car. Though, currently, or for the longest time, you have been able to get this car through the Legends store. So if you haven't got it just yet, maybe this is your opportunity, so long as you have all of these cars. From these, the hardest ones to acquire is probably going to be the DBS, because it takes a little bit. The Huracan Evo Spider, not so much, because there is another Starway for it. And the Lamborghini Egoista, this is an interesting one, because for anybody that hasn't been wanting to do the whole chain of events of the Resbani Beast to the Cien to the VLF to the Egoista, people that never wanted to do this, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do this event. But hey, I don't think there's too many people that haven't done it. A lot of people should have their Egoista, so there you go. Next up, we have the special car hunt, which is going to be the Ultima RS, which is really neat because it's a repeat of the special car hunt. Which, again, I didn't know if it was going to repeat or not, so I grinded my butt off in order to acquire this car in the global version. I have it at gold, that's fantastic, but there's going to be another chance for you to get it. FYI, you need 42 million credits to upgrade that car fully. So please don't be surprised once this thing starts and you're like, oh my god, I don't have enough credits. You've been warned with time a little bit. So save as much credits as you can, because you're gonna need them if you're gonna go for this. But anyway, moving on. We got the Grand Prix for the Nissan R390 GT1 making a comeback. Join the Grand Prix to add it to your garage. I found it interesting because this car has appeared a couple of times, but overall remains to be a pretty rare car from Grand Prix. So All right, neat. There's another chance for you to get it. It's a Class B car. It's very fast, but I really don't know how it performs overall because I think I have it like a 2 stars or something. Then, exciting to me is the Pagani Huayra R rerun. Voted by the community, this powerful B12 is a great addition for your garage. Now, this is a Class B car. Was for a while the rank king of Class B. Drifts horrible, but it's a beautiful car. So there's your opportunity to get it if you can get it. You know what I mean? I don't know what the rerun is gonna be like, but yeah, we'll have a look. Time limited events. We got the Unite Tour. Welcome. Help your friends warm up to the new expansion with our introductory weekend events. They'll feature some great rides and last the entire update. So this is gonna be divided in weeks. The first one is gonna be the Unite Tour once, which runs for 2 weekends. Featuring the DSE-10s Mazda Furai Dodge Viper ACR, win a free decal for the DSE-10s. Then 2 more weekends, the Unite Tour 2, featuring the Rizvani Beast X, Huayra, and the McLaren 600 LT. Now, I think that this will allow you to get some blueprints for these cars, though I don't imagine that they're necessarily going to be to unlock the cars and whatnot, but hey, I hope I'm wrong, because I definitely need blueprints for the 600 LT. The rest I already have, but still, it's kind of neat. You can see that these are, in general, relatively common cars, the SE10s, Furai, Viper. Over here we got a bit harder to get the Husaria 33 and the 600 LT. So yeah, the first one is for the most basic ones, the second one is for slightly more specialized cars, except for the Rizvani Beast, but yeah. Again, I don't necessarily know that this is going to be to unlock the cars, but hey, whatever we can get, we'll take it. Then we got the World Emoji Day Race down Nevada with the Murcielago. Yeah, that's fine. Formula E returns, this time racing through Scotland Highlands, which, by the way, they said that there were going to be a total of 3 Formula E events that would allow you to get the car to max stars and maybe even gold. This is the 3rd one. So yes, I'm looking forward to maxing out my Formula E. Drab Syndicate recap. Okay, yeah, whatever story about the Drab Syndicate that I've never paid attention, so okay. Well, apparently there's going to be an event that you're going to be able to drive the Devel, Gemera, Koenigsegg CC850, Cento Dieci, and the LVN. Neat. Race with Muñiz. I said Muñiz because that's how you would pronounce this in Spanish, because it's not an N, it's an Eñe? Is that how you say it? I don't know. The 1 and 2. Take on the tracks with Frankie Muniz and the special 4GT Frankie edition. Complete all the events both seasons to unlock and upgrade the 4GT Frankie edition. Now, when it says complete all the events on both seasons, they don't mean the 1 and 2. These are 2 events in 1 season. This is gonna run through the season and the next. So yeah, keep that in mind. The beautiful game. Race through Buenos Aires, the capital of football, with the Praga R1. Very, very forgotten car, very beautiful. The Renault RS01 and the Brabham BT62, beautiful cars. All 3 of these are beautiful. They're all racing cars, look absolutely fantastic. Yes. Then we got Friends Unite. No better time to celebrate National Friendship Day. Invite your friends over to race with the McLaren Senna, Ferrari Pert, and Porsche 935. Then we got Meowtastic. Race like a cat through the night in Singapore with some fan favorites like the McLaren F1 LM, Jaguar XJ-R9, and Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Then we got the Summer Sport. Take advantage of the wonderful weather and go check fun and games in Paris with the Jaguar F-Type, Lotus Emira, and Porsche 718 Cayman. Car hunts. Okay, this is the part that gets interesting for most of us. Our Legend Pass exclusive hunt will feature the BMW M4 GT3, which is a car that was available in a Legend Pass earlier, and we were only able to get the car to 2 stars. There was never a chance to get it to 4 stars, I don't believe. So now this is the chance to get it to its maximum amount of stars, which is 4, so there you go. And the rest in order will be the Mazda Furai, Jaguar CX-75, I'm excited for this because mine it's only a 3 stars, I think. The Bugatti EV110, which is going to be a key hunt, and the Neo EP9. Showcase. I don't know why it says showcase over here, but okay. So yeah, these are gonna be the hunt, so keep that in mind if you want to go for any of these cars. Honestly, Mazda Furai, very useful, but very easy to get. Jaguar CX-75, it's a very rare car, so I would definitely go for it. Bugatti EV110, strong Class C car, though peculiar, but it's a key hunt, so you need a ton of blueprints to guarantee getting the keys. Well, all of the blueprints, really. And the Neo EP9, which is a Class A car that nobody uses, so there you go. And nobody uses, by the way, because it's a low Class A car. It's among the lowest Class A cars, so not particularly useful, but hey, if you like the car, you can go for it. TLEs. The Overclock and Season Showcase TLE will be present as always. Remember to collect your Overclock chips. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't know how to pronounce that. Quixie Festival. Celebrate your love for racing through the streets of Shanghai with the Neo EP9 and other lucky cars. I don't know why lucky in quotation marks, but okay. Then we got Legends Unite 2. They forgot again the blind break to put it down here, but okay, whatever. This is gonna be the second season, meaning after, I don't know how long the first season is gonna be, but given that we're gonna have 4 car hunts, I imagine it's gonna be 4 weeks, so there you go. For Legends Unite Part 2, we got special event, Burst of the Speed. We're on... Let me try that again. Okay, you know what? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I just had a bit of water because do notice that I just spent 25 minutes talking non-stop reading this thing. So yes, and by the way, I forgot to mention all of this. The reason I read all of this is so that you have an idea that all of these cars are probably going to have packs in the store where you're gonna be able to either buy for money or for tokens if you're interested in any of all of these cars. So there you go. That's why it's important to read all of that stuff. But anyway, coming back to Unite Part 2. The special events, Burst of Speed. We're on to a good start with a crowd pleaser. Our BOS, Burst of Speed, yes, will feature the Apollo Evo Lotus Sevilla and the FB Frangivento Asfani, the Noble M600 Speedster, the FV Frangivento Sorpasso GT3, and the Saleen S7 Twin Turbo. Honestly, look, I'm gonna be blunt about this. I don't think this is gonna be a particularly interesting burst of speed. Now, I'm interested because of the Apollo Evo, because I really like this car, and the Lucia because it's a good, very good Class B car. Other than that, I'm not particularly excited about any of this. The Saleen, it's a beautiful car. The handle's kind of good and all of that, but honestly, all of these cars are not particularly useful. Maybe the Frangivento, which one is it? The Asfane, it's an okay car, but honestly, I don't know. I'm not particularly interested in this burst of speed. Even though I want the Apollo Evo, we'll have a look at why I don't care so much about this BOS later. Bugatti Chiron's Pursport Special Event. Get behind the wheel of the Pursport and take on our special event. No idea what cars are going to be required, but I don't imagine it's going to be easy because this is, again, a 6-star Class S car at a rank of 4,800. So this is a good car. They're going to make it probably difficult, so keep that in mind. Bailey Blade GT1 Special Event Rerun. Backed by popular request, the Bailey Blade GT1 is making a return for the special event. So there's another opportunity. It's just another Class S car. Very, like, it's pretty fast, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway. Then we got the Lamborghini Authentica Grand Prix. Oh, there we go. That's what I care about. The Lamborghini Authentica will make its debut with a Grand Prix. Now, it's a Grand Prix, so you're going to have to compete for it. So keep that in mind. It's not a guarantee. But honestly, who's going to be fighting all that hard for a terrible Class S car? I will. Anyway, Starway event Peugeot Onyx. The Onyx is back in rotation this season. Fair. The special car hunt. Our special car hunt to finish off the season will be the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Club Sport. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna make a pause here. The special events that we have got, or special hunts, have been the Ultima RS. We also had the, what is it called? ATS GT. Okay. So the Ultima RS. Pretty good car in Class S, so that's nice. Then, like I said, the ATS GT or whatever it's called, bad Class S car, so I'm not surprised that was made into a special hunt. But then we also had the one for... Oh, what was it? What was it? And I just grinded it. Which one was it? I forgot! How did I forget? Oh my god. The Zonda R, which again, it's a Class A car that a lot of people consider bad. I think it's a pretty okay car despite the bad drift. And then we also had another one for the what is it called? SCG or Glickenhaus 007S. Really good Class A car, if a bit slow, but really, really good car. The reason why I bring all of this is because they have focused on Class A and S so far. So it kind of makes sense to me that they're gonna make also special hunt for a lower class, so that there's gonna be also a special hunt at some other point in the future for a Class B car. In that way, to guarantee that everybody can have at least one car at gold if they work hard enough for it. So yeah, there you go. And of course, this differs from a regular car hunt because this will allow you to gold the car. So even for people that already have it, like myself, at least we're gonna have an option or an opportunity to gold it. So that's kind of nice. Mark my words, I imagine at some point in the future there's gonna be a Class B special car hunt, but we'll see. Next up, we got the time-limited events. In Indian summer, things getting too hot, let's cool off in the Himalayas with the Porsche Carrera GT. Hottest cars of Asphalt Unite. Melted tracks in Osaka with a collection of fan favorites. The Koenigsegg Jesko, the Genti Aquilon, Apollo N, Vencer Sarth, and Porsche 911 Targa 4S. All right, I can understand the Jesco, I can understand the Ichelon, I can understand the Apollo N. Even the events are sad because all of these are very fast or very interesting, or at least the Genti Ichelon used to be very strong. Who is excited about the 911 Targa 4S? Nobody. Race with Muniz 3, 4, and 5. Continue racing with Frankie Muniz and remember to complete all the events to unlock and upgrade the 4GT Frankie Edition. Wait a second. It doesn't say it here. I'm sure I saw somewhere, maybe it's later on, but I saw somewhere that this is going to allow you to only take the car to 2 stars. We're going to keep on reading through this. We can see there's still a lot of notes left to go, but I'm pretty sure somewhere it says that you can only take the car to 2 stars. You can unlock it and 2-star it, but from there onwards, you're probably going to have to spend tokens to max it out. So keep that in mind if you really want to get that car working. But yeah, there we go. Mayhem event. Race temperature in Norway with the Devel 16 Koenigsegg Gemera Polo Evo Pagani Mole and Volkswagen electric car. Good to see this thing anywhere else other than in the Legends store. Not Legends store, what's it called? The Clash store, because man. Anyway, Labor Day, work your way up the ranks with the Bailey Blade GT1. End of summer holidays, race the blues away in a tropical location as you take the wheel of the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray and the Chevrolet Corvette C7R. And then we got the Unite Tour Welcome. The best introductory weekend event continue. Unite Tour once run for 2 weekends is the same thing what we saw, the DSC-10s, Furai, Viper, and yeah. Unite Tour, again, same thing that we saw, Beast X, Arenaro Husaren, McLaren 600LT, and this is the new one, the 3, Corvette Grand Sport Vanda Electrics, then the Vanda, and the McLaren Speedtail. All right, well, there you go. Then we're also gonna have back to school event. Or wait, is this another season? Oh, is it gonna be 3 seasons? Oh, this might be it. I did not consider that. Wow, so it's gonna be 3 seasons. Oh, damn. All right, there you go. So I guess it's considered for 3 months. All right, so yeah, back to school. Apparently it's a 3rd season. And, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of talking. Special events. Lamborghini Revuelto special event. Let's go! Lambo's Electric Dream returns to race everyone back to school. Now, this gets me excited because you know that I'm a massive fanboy. Why do I mess it up so much nowadays? Such a massive Lamborghini fanboy, Lambo fanboy. And yeah, I have my Revuelto at 6 stars, but maybe this will allow me to gold it. I hope so. We'll see. And then we got a burst of speed, and this is the one that I'm really excited about. We celebrate some of the most mythic and iconic designs featuring the Ferrari Daytona SP3, the Ferrari 599XX Evo, and the 488 Challenge Evo. Bunch of Ferraris, don't care. But this side is what I care. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, Lamborghini SE18, and Lamborghini SE20. Sesto Elemento, it's an okay, strong Class B car. SE18 and SE20 are okay, slightly strong, just okay probably. Class A cars. Now, I just care about them because they're Lambos, and I actually do like the Sesto Elemento and the S18 a lot. Not so much the SE20, but all of these cars are cars that I need to start up. The Sesto Elemento have like a 3 stars, and the S18 and SE20 at 5 out of 6 stars. So this is going to be my opportunity to get a bunch of blueprints for that. You bet that I'm going to be saving tokens for that, because that's where all of my tokens are going to go. So there you go. Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Ferrari's hybrid sport cars is sure to delight this season, okay? Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series Grand Prix rerun, a fan favorite, will see the return of this GP back in the back-to-school season. Hey, at least I'll be able to get some more blueprints for this thing. I've had it like a 3 stars for forever. Starway event, and then we get to the Speedtail as the rotation continues. Time-limited events. Viva Mexico! Celebra con nosotros. Take the GT by Citroën for a spin and see how can make the best time. Who can make the best time? I still don't understand why for a Mexican event they bring the GT by Citroën, which is a French car, I think. But wait a second, isn't that? Hey, I just thought about it. The French did invade Mexico at some point. That's what the whole 5th of May is about. What's up with that? Anyway, by the way, so why Viva Mexico? Because this is probably going to happen in September. September 15/16 is the independence of Mexico. So that's why I think they set up that event. Then we got the Moon Festival. We celebrate the harvest with the Arenero Husara 33. Nowhere else than in the Osaka track. Okay. Race with Muniz. Our Race with Muniz series hit the grand finale. Okay, there we go. Time to get that 2nd star for the 4GT Frankie edition. So in all of the previous events, you probably were only able to unlock the car and get some additional blueprints. Only at this point you're gonna be able to take it to the second star, so there you go. Unless you probably spend some tokens, a bunch of tokens in the previous ones, and then you're gonna have a chance to have it at full stars, but hey, whatever. Unite Tour, welcome! You have the last 2 weekends outing in our introductory event, and don't miss out. Unite Tour 2, the same one we saw, and same for the third one. And oh boy, guys, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for this, because man, all of this is more stuff that I need to talk, and we need to have a look at the garage levels. Now, I'm sorry, I did say at the start we're gonna have a look at the entirety of the patch notes, but realize that it's a 35-minute video already. Tomorrow, the day after this video is released, I'm gonna release another video going through all of the additional changes in multiplayer, because there's a lot of important stuff over here, and all of the rest of stuff, along with a breakdown of all of the cars that are now found in the garage levels. Man, these are some ginormous patch notes. I'm sorry that I have to break this up. I can't wait for this Lamborghini Authentica. If you want to see that second video, make sure to hit the like button. Tell me in the comments, DBT, I do want to see a second part where you explain everything. In fact, let's use that as a key phrase. You put it in the comments, you're gonna get a heart. How about that? Well, alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and don't miss out in tomorrow's video where I continue reading the entirety of the patch notes, because holy mother of Christ, this is a lot to read. Bye-bye!